Welcome back to Itching to Scratch Golf. My name is Ben Wagar. I am itching to get to scratch golf. To do that, I will attempt to make 50% of greens and regulations. To do 50% up and down, 30 or less putts, one lost ball, one penalty ball per 9. There's a couple others I'll forget, I'll go back and look. This is Ironwood Golf Course, a course that I know very well. So I should be able to hopefully score in the high 70s today, or mid 70s would be great. All right. .158, playing 160. Middle of the green. Oh, we'll start off with a bird. Oh, look, a bird! Not too often does that happen. All right, coming off bird to start. Severe downhill. It is 212, but it plays as 195. Almost a 2 club down. So I'm going 5 iron, which is about my 200 to 205. So we'll see. We'll see. Good thing, 'cause I hit it fat. All right, if you'll recall from last year, this is a course I've played more than any other in my life. So, in my life. Oh, just random 80s songs coming out of me. I usually play here pretty well. My current handicap is 7.4. There was a couple rounds at the end of last year, I think 3 where I shot like 74, 75, 75, in that range, which would have lowered my handicap, but it was outside of the normal, at least what the Grint considers normal operating hours, normal time frame for tracked rounds in Ohio. So did not count to lowering my handicap. In my life. Oh, not bad. All right. Yeah, that's about the distance I was going for. I had a little aimed right, but I'll take it. I got an okay look at par. I got this just right edge. No, let me say that again. I got this right edge. I'm not lining up the ball. Maybe I'll change that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was a 360 whirly whirl. Turlet bowl. Whatever it was, it worked. This one, hole number 3. Just aiming up the left of the fairway with a 1 length hybrid. Shoot, I have a swing thought in my head and I keep forgetting it. Turn my sternum back, get my sternum through. That's number 1. Number 2, get this right knee going towards the ball to get my weight forward and get my hips cleared a little bit better. All right, sternum, knee, sternum. Well, good thing I was aiming up the left. It went up the right, but it's in play. There is OB right, but I was aiming left, so we good. 134 playing 137. Sternum, knee, sternum. Woo-wee! I flushed it. Don't be too long. Oh, it's beautiful. Man, I'm playing today. Watch out. I know I'm speaking too soon here, but sometimes I get a swing thought in my head for a round and it works a charm. And I'm like, oh man, watch out. Scratches around the corner. Screw that, pros are around the corner. Let's see if I can qualify for the US Open. But the next round, I have the same exact swing thought. For some reason, it's left me. What was working is no longer working. So, but this is a good swing thought. It's helping me, so we'll continue with this round. I got to look at birdie. I could go 200 through 3. Knock on wood. Another 24-footer. This one maybe downhill a little bit. Definitely moving this way. Oh, I guess it's not downhill. What a... Don't leave birdie putts short. Thought it was downhill though. Jeez Louise. Maybe I should have cleaned my ball. All right, right edge. All right, 1 under through 3, still humming along. All right, this one we're playing up the left again. We're not OB right, but it's jail. Hill slopes down. You got trees in your way to look at the green, so I'm definitely going between that little swampy tree through the fairway and the rain shelter. That's where I'm aiming. I think. You tell me if I'm aiming there. Actually, you're off kilter a little. You might not know. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hit soft. Okay, good. I stayed on top of that hill. I have a look. I don't think I'll have tree trouble, but I definitely missed it right. All right, so that's twice where I've been aiming way up the left side and I pushed it to the right side. I think it's just a club face thing with a little bit longer club. So it's okay for right now. I know that's my miss unless I get quick and I hook it. This guy's a two-way misser. So, but most of the time my miss is a push fade, or if I really get away from myself, a slice, which happens a couple times, once or twice around. You might see it today. This is what I'm dealing with. I think I'm gonna lift in place a bit if it gets muddy. All right, 82. Playing 86, I think. I'm playing like a ball's below my feet. I'm playing a 50 degree, which is kind of like a 3/4 feel my way there. Well, I'm playing this a couple feet outside left and a little more pace than I probably would normal. I think that was a pretty good line if I would have gotten the pace. I'm gonna play it, I think about a cup left. Oh, maybe that was too much. It's all right, it curled in. Dripped in on the top side. All right, not sure. Number 5 is the hardest hole on the course. Here, we've got a beautiful map here. Let me show you what's going on. Okay, here's number 5. Playing from way back, the tippy tips. So we've got wind going right to left a bit. So that brings this lake very much in play. If I bomb it, I can make it in there. My best drives of all time have been right in this region here. So there's a slope about right here. You can land and kind of bound down or whatever. So I think I am going to take driver, because why the heck not? I think maybe if I had one length hybrid, I could go to about here and then maybe just short of the green. But this is, like I said, number 1 handicap. It's a beast. But I'm going to take a drive. No guts, no glory. My miss has been working right, but that's better on this hole than the other holes. So I'm okay missing it right. Not to mention, there's a slight breeze right to left. So I'm just gonna try to play it up the middle. Or I'm gonna try playing it up the right, actually. Because again, that's the miss. If I bomb it left, I'm in water, which makes this hole even harder. All right, so up the right side. Let's do it. Well, that is right. All right. And I think if I played that up the middle, it would have faded to the right rough like my other 2 drives. Now it would have been looking good, but I played it up the right and it faded right. So now it's, you are buried, huh? That must have come down hard. All right, oh boy. Try to bend it around and bring the water in the way? Yeah, why not?
You know what Hogan would have hit from there?
I don't know, 2 iron, 1 iron?
He wouldn't have hit it there.
Boy, you're full of them today.
Yeah, I got them.
You got the zingers.
Yeah, Hogan wouldn't have hit it there. Have a great day.
Yep, you too. There's the flag. There's my ball. 133 playing 142 on my 9 iron. Just full. Turn, drive. Turn. Well, I'm blind. That should be about 20 feet right of the pin, hopefully just right side of the green, but you know me, I like to say we shall see. A little past pin high, but not bad. I definitely have this one coming downhill. Oh boy. So right here it looks like this slope, but up there it might look like this. This might be a double breaker. That putt turned out to be a little bit easier than I was anticipating. When I was looking over, at first I thought it might be a double breaker, but as I was looking over the putt, I realized it was just moving left. Your right, my left. So I gave it plenty out to the right. Just thought it was coming down the hill a little bit more and didn't hit it hard enough. But a 2 putt from there, it's not miraculous, but it's good. It's solid jab. So I am even now. That's a bogey on the number 1 handicap. And this one's 15 handicap, but the par 3s here at Ironwood Golf Course in Hinckley, Ohio, are very elevated. You're either starting from a place of elevation or going up elevation. And it just makes it tough. And especially this one, if you miss, especially right, which is where I've been missing, you're in a world of hurt. We got wind into us. Probably gonna be playing like 190. Let me go shoot it for you. 182 playing 191. 6 iron. Again, right of the cart path, there is a jail of trees right there, and it goes down into this little gully, and you're sunk. Left, it also slopes left of the green. Short, slopes back short. Long, there's rocks and scrub and stuff. So this is just a tough, I don't know how this is 15 handicap, but it is. So I'm trying to get out of here with the par. Playing it up, oh boy. Playing it up the right side with a slight draw. Yep, that's right where I was aiming. I think I'm gonna be short. Yeah. That was one 180, let's say 182 playing 191. My 5 iron carries about between 200 and 205 if I flush it. And I always play for the flushed shot because, even though I probably shouldn't, because that was not well struck. I missed a sweet spot hard. And I probably came up 7 yards short of the green, but probably 15 yards short of what I was trying to do. But it was just a bad miss hit with a 6 iron. A flushed 6 iron, and I'm cozied up next to the pin. So why do I do that? Because I've played for that miss hit shot a lot, and then when I do flush it and it's a bad outcome, I feel dejected because I've hit it finally how I wanted to, and it comes out poopy. So I almost always play for my flushed shot, for my good shot. Because then when you do flush one and it's a great shot and it's right next to the pin, you feel good. Make you feel good. So that's what I do. But I end up mishitting a lot and coming up short. So now I'm gonna test my up and down skills. I have this just my right edge, just right there. Not much, I don't think. Boy, I hope I'm not wrong. Oh, it was a little more than right edge. That was a pretty good putt. That's just what I was trying to do. All right, back-to-back bogeys. 1 over. So I am 1 over, but I've got a really long par 5, and it's long because it's all uphill. There's not a terrific amount of yardage, but from tip to stern, is that a thing? From tip to tail, from nose to tail, from bow to stern, from starboard to port, I don't know. The whole way. Tee box to green, there it is. Tee box to green is uphill, so it's a boost. However, this is the site of your boy's very first eagle. Probably 2001, I'd say. The plucky young 19-year-old hit a good drive. I think I hit a 5-wood up onto the green and rolled in like a 40-footer for my eagle. So I got that ball somewhere. As you'll see. A lot of elevation here at Ironwood Golf Course, but it's a beauty. I love it. All right. Oh, I think even better news. We're playing into the wind, in the wind uphill. So I am going, probably aiming just at that largest, what is that, an oak? Through the fairway. I can't reach it, but that's my line. Hopefully I fade a little bit more into the middle of the fairway because that's been my jam today. Yep, that's perfect. I started it right at that tree, fading just to the right side of the fairway. 243, 263 with the slope, probably 283 with the wind. I'm gonna take a 5-wood. Again, I'm not super comfortable 3-wood off the deck like this. Not super comfortable with this either, but give it a go. Oh, way left. Way left. I hooked it. I did not shoot it. I'm trying to play quick. I'm in front of number 1 tee. Got about 90 left. Short. 2 inches behind it. We'll say both of those last 2 shots where I've been the 5 wood, I hung back and flipped, hooked it. And that wedge hit 2 inches behind the ball fat, where I wasn't thinking about getting my knee over the ball, my right knee over the ball, getting my weight forward. So the shot ended up being pretty good, but it was fat. I think if I would have really flushed it, I might have been back edge of the green, but all right, we got a little, I might actually putt this or hybrid this for a birdie. We'll see. Straight at it. An aerated divot. I know this isn't straight, but I cannot read the brake for my life. When I can't do that, just pound it straight. That's pretty straight. Par. All right, par 4, pretty lengthy for a par 4. We got 442. It is downhill, which helps. It is into a pretty good breeze. I hit it far, ballooned up a bit. Right rough, which is fine. Pretty good angle at the flag from there. We were playing back into the wind. That drive must have ballooned up, and I actually got backspin on it. I mean, it hit and came back 8 inches. I don't know what that means, but probably too much spin and too high. It's 180, what did I say, 184, but we're into the wind. So I'm playing a 5-iron as if it's a 200-yard shot. Maybe back a little bit, concentrate on forward shaft lean, try to keep it low. Well, I kept it low. Get up there. It's just hopped up on the front of the green. That was actually a little thin. That's why it was low, not because of proper shaft lean. Very uphill, very right to left. Usually when I'm putting uphill, what I should do is take a longer stroke, and I do that a bit, but I think to give it a little extra help, I usually speed up my stroke, which I probably shouldn't do, but it helps me. But I didn't do it enough. Wow. Just for hits and giggles, as the goat says. Nope, still short. Firm right edge. Try that again. Firm right center. All right, downhill, Only like 2.5 feet, but I gotta play it outside the cup. Oh, that's fun. Well, maybe it's about, yeah, 2.5 feet. All right. I'm just gonna tap it on this line. Yeah, crazy. I started that outside the hole. 3-putt bogey. That hurts. Back to 2 over. However, got the easiest hole in the course for me, at least, coming up. It's par 5. It's pretty short. It's only 462 from the tips. The drive is uphill, but the wind is behind me. So I should be able to drive the tippy top of the hill and have like a 5-iron or 6-iron in for my getting on the green in 2. I'm hoping this is it. So Eagle's not out of play. I might be able to scratch out an even par round, which would be great. All right, this does have OB to the right, and I have been missing right. I'm gonna play it up the left rough. Hopefully fades into the fairway. Sometimes I get a little quick on this hole and I hook it on the other side of the driveway. That happens sometimes. That happened this time. I think it was landing just on this side of the road, and I haven't been getting any roll, so I should be on this side of the road. Probably trees in the way. Not great for a hole you're trying to birdie. That's the problem playing a 2-way miss. All day I've been playing this little fade, and you know, I got a little quick with my hands, just a bit. Really, from where I was aiming, I probably only missed it 20 yards left. So it wasn't a huge miss left, it wasn't a hook, but it just drew a little bit from my aim spot. If I had a consistent fade that always faded, like many of you do, that wouldn't happen. So I think I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right. It's got a thin candy shell. Surprised you didn't know that.
Your brain has the shell on it.
I do not have a look at anything. Maybe I should just blast it at this tree. Hit and hope. It's always the way to go, right? Ha! Boy, that hit that branch a solid. That was dumb. Back and play. I did not shoot it. Go and feel. Guessing it's about 65, 70. Get down. Oh boy. Come back. No, through the back. That was silly. Silly again. I'm not gonna blame that one on not shooting it, not taking my time. That's about the distance I thought it was. I just hit it a little thin, so I went through the back. I hit it a lot thin. I didn't touch a blade of grass, I don't think. It wasn't like a skull jobber, but you know. I've been playing this bump and runner a little bit. Slow. Yeah. I don't think 8-iron was the right play. Probably for going back up the hill, not down the hill. as you saw from before, back up the hill, a little right to left. I've been leaving this short. I'm gonna try to not leave it short. Left it short. Disappointing. All right, very frustrating ending to that 9. Bogey and then double bogey on 2 of the easier holes for me. I was going into those holes 2 over and I was thinking this is a good opportunity to get back to par, and I ended up bogey, double bogey. Is that right? No, I was 1 over. I think I ended up 4 over. Check the score. I think I'm 4 over on that 9. Here's my stats. So wasn't the ending I was hoping for, but what are you gonna do? All right, thank you so much for watching Scratch Golf. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Itching to scratch golf.